Hey everybody, welcome to the very first episode of Pickleball Pandemonium. I'm Dave.
And I'm Luka.
And we're obsessed with pickleball.
Yeah, we are 100% obsessed.
Like everybody we know is playing it. People at work, people from school. Like everybody except your grandpa, I think.
Yeah.
We started playing pickleball kind of as a joke. Luka's grandpa lives near some pickleball courts and he hates the sound.
Yeah, because it wakes him up early every single morning because they're always playing earlier than they're supposed to.
So we saw on a major online retailer a really cheap pickleball set, and we bought it for him as a Christmas present, totally as a joke. It was like $15, and it was funny. I don't think he thought it was funny, but we thought it was funny. And I kind of was like, oh, maybe if he starts playing, he'll love the sound. He never took it out of the box.
He never took it out of the box at all.
Yeah, and then like one day we just decided to take the paddles and go try ourselves.
And then we loved it. We absolutely loved it.
It was ridiculous because it's like tennis, but it's a little more. First of all, it's louder, which is kind of fun.
It is good, yeah.
Pickleball is really accessible. Like pickleball can be as easy or as hard as you want it to be.
That's true, yeah.
Like you could just dink around and volley really like easy and casual, and it's fine. You don't need to be super athletic. Or you can play like those amazing professional players out there that just whack the thing super fast, running all over the court. But it's only kind of what you want it to be.
Also, what's good about pickleball is that it's a smaller thing than tennis, and that makes it a lot easier to run around the court.
Well, for you. Me, I'm slower than you, and it's exhausting to run around the court by ourselves.
For me, it's easier.
We'll get into that in another one. Really, all you need to start playing pickleball are paddles, a ball, and a place to play. And every park is basically building pickleball courts. It's awesome. And yeah, I mean the paddles. Like you can get a cheapo set for $15.
And you can still play.
Which is great. So we got that set. To be perfectly honest though, I think we grew out of that set in less than a week.
Less than a week.
Right?
Definitely.
We went out twice.
And we were like, we need better paddles.
And we were ready. Because it's like, they're wood, right? Wooden paddles they're wood. I mean, they don't do that much. The ball bounces off the wood and it goes where it goes and that's it. But which it's all perfect if all you're doing is for fun. Like if all you want to do is lob and dink and play slow and easy, wood is fine. But if you want to start getting better and faster and developing technique like spin and control and all that sort of stuff, you need better.
Yes.
I mean, that's why all the modern like paddles that are out there for real pickleball players are made of some sort of core honeycomb thing with carbon fiber or Kevlar or whatever. Like it's super complicated, but all that stuff makes a big difference.
So one day we decided we needed better paddles. So we went to this place called Spinwave, where they have demo paddles that you can rent.
Yeah, you rent them, but with the idea that you might buy them. And which is great. If any of you out there have looked for paddles online, there are hundreds of paddle companies out there now because pickleball is so popular. And, you know, it's kind of hard to decide without actually holding a paddle. So this place, Spinwave, and a lot of other stores will actually let you take the paddle or a demo version of the paddle you're interested in out and play with it and try it. And, you know, some of them will do like, you'll pay $2 a day, and then if you decide to buy it, they'll put all that money that you spend trying it towards your purchase, which is great.
Cool.
But what's great about Spinwave is that, you know, after a bit, when they rotate a paddle out of demo mode, they actually will sell them. And we got 2 paddles that we really were not good enough to get. They were both $50. I think Luka's brand new would have been 100. Mine was like 140 or something.
Yeah.
And instantly, the second we played with them, huge difference in our play.
It was a lot easier to hit the ball and get it over the net because on the wooden ones, it took a lot more power to get it over the net, but then the other ones, it was a lot easier to hit it over the net.
I think that's the difference between like a good paddle with like that baseline of technology is that it allows you to hit the ball. Like for me, I didn't have to work so hard to hit the ball over the net, and I was able to spin it when I wanted to and whatever. And I've since bought 2 more paddles and gotten one more, and I'm looking for one more because I'm a little crazy like that. But you know, it just goes to show you how much of a difference the paddle actually does. So, pop quiz. Don't look. What is your paddle?
I'm not sure. I forgot what it is.
Did you really? You actually forgot what it is. This beloved paddle. You love this paddle. You don't remember the name of it.
I don't remember.
Do you remember what mine is?
Selkirk?
How come you remember my paddle but not your own paddle?
I haven't paid attention to it.
All right. Luka's first good paddle was this. This is a Diadem Rush. Diadem is a company, I believe they make tennis rackets also. And they're in the pickleball game. They make really good stuff. Luka's is, so it's the Rush, which is 7.9 ounces of weight. It's 16 and a half almost inches. It's 7.5 inches wide. But the key is it is a 16 millimeter thickness. Now that is really important to know because apparently the thicker the paddle, the more control you have. The thinner the paddle, the more pop, the more power you get. And I guess the idea is that the more power you get, maybe the harder it is to control. So I think for us, like being new to the game, starting with a control paddle was a good move so far.
Yeah, I think so.
For me, like Luka said, I got a Selkirk, which is a big name in pickleball. A lot of the pros, the top pros play Selkirk. I got the Halo Control Max, also a 16 millimeter. I don't know the dimensions of it.
I think it's 16 millimeter.
No, it is 16 millimeter. It's a little bit wider than Luka's.
Oh, it is?
Yeah, Luka's is taller.
Yeah, mine's tall.
Luka's has a longer handle, and I have a short stubby handle. So what's interesting is that like for a paddle to be approved by like the U.S. pickleball gods or something, it has to be, it can't be like a total dimensions over a certain number. So if you make a paddle longer, it has to be thinner, things like that. And the handle matters too. So that's why like a fat paddle like this has a little stubby handle, which was fine. And honestly, I enjoyed this paddle very much from the moment I started playing with it. You need a paddle to start. Our recommendation is try to find a good paddle that's not wood. There are a lot of good companies. Selkirk makes a really nice set to start. One of the ones that I think we would recommend is by this company called Core. They make really good balls.
They are very good.
They have a decent paddle that's a great, I think it's like 50 or 60 bucks. We'll put a link in the description. And, you know, like with anything, if you purchase through Amazon with our links, the price is the same for you. We get a little bit back, which will go back to making content for the channel. And, you know, it helps us. So that's it. That's the beginning of our journey, and it is only the beginning. We have learned so much in the 2 months or so that we've been playing about paddles, rules, everything. And we're really excited to share it.
Yeah.
So what should they do? Don't forget to like and subscribe. Click the bell, wherever that bell is. We're new to this, so it could be here.
I think it's over here, and the subscribe button's over here, I think.
Somewhere. Well, we'll
somewhere.
find it.
It's somewhere.
Like and subscribe.
That's all we know.
That's it. And we'll see you again, maybe. Hope you liked it.
Thanks for watching.
Go dink.